There we go. Hey, remember how to do this? No, not at all. Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the news. It's going to get started, but before it gets started, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. No. Whoa. Hey. It's got a mind of its own today. Welcome to the show, everyone. And this is the weather portion of it, according to what we just pushed. What's the weather like today?
The weather is beautiful today. Wow. It's a 58 degrees, partly sunny. The low is going to be.
I think it's totally sunny.
The low is going to be 57. The lowest.
Yo, what's the highest?
70.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah. So
yeah, fantastic.
Beautiful weather in Clearwater.
But in Springfield, it's 48 with a high of 57.
No, thank you.
So their low is our high, or their high is our low. Anyways, good morning, Pizza Dave. Vermont checking in is 48 and raining with a high of 52 today and a chance of snow tonight.
Oh, I want to go.
That's trick or treating. Yeah. Orlando 49 with a high of 70. Yeah, there we go. Brad's checking in, and Modesto currently 49. The high of 77.
Very nice.
Like fun. Good morning from San Diego, 57 with a high of 72 today. Happy Friday. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Mischief and mayhem and candy tonight. Tennessee, Fang checking in, 43 with a high of 55. Sunny, 47 in North Carolina with a high of 60. What are the purple crowns? Isn't that like Crown Royal? I don't know. I mean, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I like Crown Royal.
I never had it. Good morning. Cloudy. High. 54. Detroit. Gray.
Very good.
Good morning, guys. 47 in Houston. That's the one thing about the Lions. The colors are like blue and gray.
Yes.
During wintertime, it is white and depressing. Like when we flew in and you saw it, and I go, welcome to winter. And you were like, wow, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I would think like a vibrant color just would have been a good idea. But
yeah, but it matches the weather.
Yeah, depression. Though. Let's just keep it all depressing. Anyways.
Same with their team.
Exactly. I mean, hey, you know. Good morning. 39 with a high of 59. High winds today in the Pacific Northwest. Ooh, it's going to blow. Thanks to C. Alec for all the hard work so Dean doesn't have to. I still got to read all the stories.
Yeah, kidding, though.
You know,
and come out with your own.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
Good morning to the usual 12-volt family. Morning from Salt Lake City.
I want to go to Salt Lake City.
43 in Chattanooga.
I want to go to Tennessee.
40 in dark, Pacific Northwest. Yeah. Okay, so as he said, the news, we steal it. We know it. We're proud of it. We don't care. We get it off of CE Outlook, so there is a ton of stories. And, of course, next week we'll be jam-packed. We won't be here because we'll be at SEMA. However, you know, there'll be lots of stories that come out because of all the fun and excitement that's going to be happening at SEMA. And this week, everyone, of course, trying to get in first. We have a ton of new products to go over and a ton of stories. So, yeah, glasses feel off. Anyways, let's get started. We got a ton of stuff to look at. So first up, let's talk about some new product news. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit that button. I'm going to hit, I'm going to turn that on. And imagine hit all the right buttons. MTX.
Yes.
That's right. Remember them?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, they're still around. They've been doing stuff. 50 new products.
That's just insane, though. 50.
50 new products. And I was excited because I saw some. I know it's not going to be cool like we saw when we were. Where is that one at? Anyway, so here we go. We got Terminator amplifiers. Yeah. We got Thunder amplifiers, which they're not calling Blue Thunder, which is really weird. But, and I know they're not going to do cool stuff. Like the Terminator amplifiers used to be this red, anodized red powder coating.
Okay.
That was so cool. And Blue Thunder amplifiers, of course, originally were blue, and then they went to black and, I think black and gold. And we know we're not going to get that. Like we know because that time is come and gone. We can't do, that kind of stuff. I mean, congratulations to JP for coming out with the all the bubblegum flavor amplifiers, but we're not going to get an MTX Terminator amplifier that is like that gorgeous red, which is kind of depressing. It's kind of depressing.
But it doesn't match with the style right now.
Yeah, black and boring. I mean, that's just it. It's just everything is black and boring, hide it in the corner, except for some coppers. Way to go. Anyway, 50 new products, really exciting. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Like, I love new products, and I love it when we go to SEMA and there are new products for us to take a look at. So 50 of them ought to be interesting. And there again, not all of them are as exciting as we're hoping, but I'm looking forward to seeing whatever they come up with as far as new amplifiers go. So we'll be sure to head over to their booth in the morning and check it out and see what we got.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And then take a bunch of pictures and so that we can come back and show them to you. Also, Stinger introduces the XTR. Wait a minute. XTR. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. I guess they weren't there. Oh, I know why they reused XTR. Because they're a bunch of kids and they don't know what an Orion XTR is. That name has been used in the industry. It's because they're all people that have never actually seen car audio before. And they come up with cool names that actually have been used. Okay, so anyways, back to Stinger introduces the new XTR for UTVs. Basically what we have is a Horizon 10-inch screen that's going to go into your UTVs. It is water resistant, so that's cool. Interfaces with the CAN bus system on the car. So as you see in the picture there, you're going to get a bunch of cool functionality. It has triggers. It has lighting control. They're coming out with a whole bunch of new lighting. This is actually pretty cool. I think this is really neat as far as the functionality of it. I think it'll be pretty cool. They're going to show it at SEMA, so this is a new product for SEMA. We'll see. I don't know. I understand that this is a big industry somewhere, and yeah, it ought to be pretty cool. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to go over and touchy feel it. Works with gloves, which is important. So yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, another big screen. That's what we need. Distracting. Thinkware introduces top of the line dash cam. Of course, you guys know we've worked with Thinkware in the past. We're pretty excited to see what they're coming out with in this one. It's better resolution, but what makes this camera unique is that it is the parking lot mode. It seems to be the really big, like, ooh. And what they're doing is they're adding proximity sensors to it. So currently, most dash cams that have parking lot modes, it's for like if you bump the vehicle, walking around the car, it really doesn't trigger anything. So theirs is using a new area sensor, I guess would be the easiest way to say it, both using camera and, of course, high frequency, blah, blah, blah. And what it's designed to do is when somebody, not a car, it can differentiate the difference between a car and a person, is walking around your car, it's set to record. Now, where that gets exciting is, the 1990s me that always thought this would be really cool. It has, you can buy a cellular package for it. So that will inform you
right
when
away
somebody is walking around your vehicle so that you can immediately hit the button on your phone and see what is happening around your phone. So think of like a Ring doorbell, cellular, hooked up to your car. So like we're over in Vegas and someone walks by my car and I can look and see, hey, what are they doing? Yeah, it could be cool. I think it's pretty neat. There'll be a monthly charge, of course, because it's cellular. So you have to. But it's probably pretty cool.
Yeah.
So there again, adding functionality. they'll be at SEMA, so this is the product they'll be talking about. Hopefully, we'll get our hands on one. We can play with it and see what it does. Your friend and mine, Seth, and the team at Vox will be out there as well, introducing a ton of new products. Now, I know how you guys are dying to have Seth back on the show. One of the reasons why we've kind of been dragging our heels on it, we've been talking to him on and off camera, obviously. And what we've been waiting for is SEMA, because this is when they're going to allow him to talk about all the cool new stuff that they're coming out with. So it wouldn't have made a lot of sense to have him on before the SEMA, because then we wouldn't be able to talk about this stuff that is coming out. So they have a ton of new stuff coming out, from dash cams, entertainment, alarms, a ton of neat things that will be at SEMA, and we'll get him on so we can talk about a bunch of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff they're doing with security, which I care nothing about, it's actually really cool.
Funky
technology. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go. Protected by you're sad, Justin, but protected by thinkware. Please stand back. Similar to the old Alpine alarm that rolled up the windows if someone approached or walked around. Yeah. And honestly, that was just flexing, because let's be honest, who's dumb enough to leave their windows down? You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, oh, wow, the windows roll up. It was fun. Don't worry, I did it because you had to. It was really cool stuff. Access is going to be showing a bunch of new products, which is basically Metra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of disappointed because I remember seeing somewhere they were talking about Hondas, but I have yet, going back through, I can't find anything on Hondas. So if there was a post somewhere that said they're going to introduce new Honda stuff, it disappeared. And it might have just been a Mandela effect where I wanted to see it, but I haven't seen it. But one of the new things they're coming out with is an update to their steering wheel interface that they have been making for 100 years. It's definitely one of it's the steering wheel interface that you love or hate. There's no in between. You either have adopted it and you embrace it and you understand it and you're like, this is the best steering wheel interface, or you're like me and you're like, die, unless that's the only one that works, in which case it's like, oh, thank God. So they're pushing out a 2.0 version of it, so to speak. More cars, more capabilities, newer, fresher look, easier, updated. I'm basically, the other one has literally been out for 30 years. So they're coming out with a 2.0 version of it. It probably makes sense because there's stuff in the older one that is just kind of getting long in the tooth. They're having a hard time getting parts, maybe. And to make a newer version, one chip to rule them all kind of thing, probably makes a lot of sense. Because the reality is that most of the time you don't need a steering wheel control interface, because most cars that need a steering wheel control interface are module cars. So it's like it's already built in the module. Yeah. However, they do make a lot of harnesses that are two pieces. So you have the module and you have to add the steering wheel control interface for it, because somebody else has a patent on that. You might not want to pay to use their technology. Some companies do, others don't. So they still have a lot of products where there's two modules that go into the car. So this is really kind of cool for them. So all the guys out there that are using this, and immediately in some of the comments, I was like, we're still making the old one, right?
Yeah, it's because some people love the old one. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's reality is we're just don't like to embrace technology. That's really what it comes down to. New is scary. Ooh, go away. Yeah. But this looks to be, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Never know. Maybe I'll fall absolutely in love with it. It has an app. You can update it from the app. You can reprogram it. It's got a bunch of new smart programming stuff going on. So, yes, Vox does equal Viper, and there is a whole bunch of alarm stuff. So anyways, this will be neat. Along with, there is tons of new Metra stuff that is coming out, new interfaces, new design. Metra is one of the companies, one of the things that is really nice about Metra is that they will make a product, and then when they decide that the product isn't functioning the way it needs to, they will redesign the product.
They change it.
So they're coming out with a ton of new, what we would call Amp Pros, just because everybody knows what an Amp Pro is. They're coming in with a bunch of new ones of those, redesigned from the ground up, no DSPs, just a brand new way of doing it.
audio packages for cars.
There's going to be, yes, the
so.
Vibe audio package that they introduced last year. They've expanded that out. And that is a hell of a value. I still just, I know. They're also going to introduce Tesla and Mercedes plug-and-play speakers. Of course they are, because they're the two
Everybody's
least interesting.
Get a Tesla and
never upgrade their speakers.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what's coming. So there's a ton of stuff from them. They have a huge booth there. We always have a lot of fun going over and seeing what they got going on. Great guys. So hopefully we'll get some time to go over there.
Yeah.
Now this would have saved Brian so much heartache when they stole the trailer.
The drone
standalone GPS tracker.
So a small drone comes out from that
and flies up and then shoots laser beams at the people that are trying to steal your stuff.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Drone is actually, for those of you who don't know, they make alarms, they make dash cams. Very successful company in that regards. This is a new, that's exact, standalone GPS tracker. So it has cellular service built into it, GPS tracking, and it's magnetic. So, and it has a battery, so there's no wiring. So the idea behind this is you can stick it somewhere in a trailer, in a piece of construction equipment, basically anywhere you want that's got some metal that you can hide this thing in. And if your vehicle or whatever it is gets jacked, you can immediately open up your phone. And then, of course, you can assign geofencing. You can put motion detection on it. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can add to it. It's about $12 a month for the service, and you can have as many of them as you want. And of course, there's a cool phone app that allows you to keep it and know what's going on and find what's happening. And of course, it'll tell you when the battery's going low, in which case you can do it. It plugs into a USB-C, so that's pretty cool. Would have been neat, but probably more expensive if they would have just like toothbrush it up.
Yeah,
where you just like set it on a dock and it just charges itself. Which you could have probably done a better job sealing it up at that point. Yeah, but anyways, it is water resistant. As you can see from the picture, you can get it wet. There again, new product they'll be talking about at SEMA, I'm sure. I want to see the physical size of the unit, because obviously if a close-up picture like this, we really can't tell how big it is. But if it's something they're talking about, like you can hide, I want to know how hideable it is.
Yeah. And also has a monthly subscription.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's $12 a month.
Very good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to pay $12 a month, but
save
millions of dollars in equipment that's getting stolen every year. And this could save lives.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great idea. For companies that they have multi cars.
Yeah,
they know where they are, what they're doing. Yeah, fantastic. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Now, for those of you that are Canadian or up in Canada, and you're like, oh man, the CMA Expo, which is one of the best shows I like. You have to be a dealer in Canada. It's not open to the public. I apologize. I don't make the rules. I will not be going this year because I will be on a vacation with my family. I'm actually kind of sad about that.
What the heck?
I know, because I really enjoyed this show. This
is more important than vacation.
Trust me, if I could go, I would.
I know.
It's like crazy. I was like, well, if I could, yeah. Anyways, April 10th through the 12th. There was talks of it moving to the West Coast, and apparently that did not happen. So it's back in the Toronto Congressional Center, where it has been for the last 2 years, 3 years, 2 or 3 years. Anyways, this year they're bringing out some Top Guns. We're going to have Dan, of course.
Yes.
And Brian, Mobile Solutions. Brian is doing a huge thing. It's like a 3-day Mobile Solutions class.
That's crazy.
Which I think you have to pay for. I'm not sure. And Dan, of course, is doing also a bunch of sales training and stuff like that. There's VIP business hour. They're really, last year when they did it, we had all these trainings that were on the other side that were specialty trainings. Like I was with Kenwood. We did the Kenwood training for the direct replacement. And then Rich from RVDFL was doing a training on how to install the screens. And then they were doing like alarm installs and motorcycle installs. So there was all this added really cool stuff to it that was bringing people over to the other side.
Very good.
And like always, when you do stuff like that, it pisses off the people on the show floor. We figured that out a long time ago when we did our trainings at Knowledge Fest. But either way, they're expanding that. So there's going to be a bunch more of that. I'm sure they're just going to move times around when things are open so that they don't take away from other things. It ought to be pretty interesting. But if you're a dealer in Canada and you have not been to the CMA Expo, for one, why? It's fantastic. It is one of the best shows. They do a fantastic job of putting it together and really adding value. It's a very affordable show to go to. I think the CMA, yes, they do have, it's a whole network. Yeah, they do. They have the CMA network. But anyways, for those of you in Canada that are, thinking on the fence, trying to figure it out, early bird specials are happening right now. So check it out. It ought to be fun and exciting. And I won't be there, so I will be sad. All right. So we often talk about how amazing it is to buy American products, or if we were to buy American products, or why don't we make things in America?
Yeah.
And then you'll tell me like, I want to and then you'll go buy some cheap ass Amazon sound treatment, knowing damn well that Dynamat is made here in America, like in Ohio or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Ohio.
But you won't buy it. But you also say, well, because it's more is really what it comes down to. And a lot of people are cheap, and so they just buy the Kilmet crap from Amazon or Amazon, whatever, from the guys in overseas making it in flip-flops and burning their legs and having a great time. Which a lot of people are hypocrites because they just sit there and they go, why don't you buy American? Well, exactly. So if that was the case, everyone would be buying Dynamat because honestly, it's the only sound treatment made here in the States. But guess what? Most of you guys don't buy it. Hypocrites. Anyways, that's why I don't say things like that. So, regardless of that, Dynamat, of course, started this whole trend of making sound treatment way back when. They were the first to do it. They made a market out of it. And well, most people like tissues, call them Kleenex. So sound treatment has just been referred to as Dynamat, even though most of you don't use Dynamat. We all know what we're talking about. A few years back, the company was sold to a conglomerate, which is basically the desire of pretty much every business owner is to find someone with a whole bunch of money and buy their company from them so that they can walk away with a payday and know that they've busted their ass for 30 years and, oh, I got a bank and I can go retire and have a good time. Not really thinking about the wake of destruction, at least behind them, for their brand, of course, fall apart and become not what it was. Because when you were there, you made sure that you cared about the consumers, you cared about your companies that you dealt with. Well, Dynamat is returning back to a sole owner, the CFO, CFO who's been with the company for the last 5 years, was like, this sucks. He's tired of it. He's over it. And he went to the conglomerate that owned him and says, I want to buy it back. I want to take it back into private ownership. And I want to concentrate on our customers, consumers, and dealer base that has got us where we are instead of whatever it is we're doing now. I want to stop making cheap products. I want to be able to get on the phone and call somebody and say, hey, what do you want us to build? They want that hands-on approach that they lost when they went to the conglomerate, which was just more concerned with making money and using it as an asset, taking things off site or doing whatever it was that, hey, we're just going to make some crap. And because we're Dynamat, just like we're Kleenex, we can just put stuff in a box and ship it out. He was over that. So he bought the company back. And so now Dynamat is going back into, as I said, private ownership and making everything very hands-on again.
Very good.
It is great because I got to be honest, talking with people about Dynamat over the last couple of years, it is very depressing. This is a company that was held with such prestige as far as in the sound treatment, and they've been coming out with some really crappy stuff just because they don't know who their customer base are, and numbers are more important than quality and content. So
when you become that big and it's multiple people, it's hard to actually now focus in on.
And there again, because it's made where? In America. But and you can't be hypocrites.
People don't want to spend $500 in Dynamat. That's how much it costs?
No, he's there again. It's just the example of it. It's like, yeah, but like we all say, if you made it in America, I'd buy it. It's made in America. Why aren't you buying it? I'm more or less making fun of. Yeah. I'm more or less just making fun of people. I want products. I don't care where they're made. I just want them made. That's it's a world economy, people.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so pretty cool to have Dynamite back in house over the next obviously year, transitioning away from some of the silliness. This stuff doesn't happen overnight. Unbelievable, right? It just can't happen like at the drop of a hat.
They just take so long. The technology's here. Why not?
It doesn't happen overnight.
It has to. People just dragging your heels like crazy. Come on, guys.
Yeah, everyone assumed it was made overseas. Actually, the funny thing is when Chris Bennett worked for Dynamat, we had pitched the idea of going up to the plant and filming a whole bunch of content at the plant, because most people don't realize it's actually made in the United States. They don't do a good job of, they've made in the USA sticker. People don't pay attention to that anymore.
That would be cool to see.
But that was our pitch, was to go up there, film it being made, talk about the whole fact that it's American made. We really wanted to lean into that for them. And then Bennett left the company. So that pretty much ended that whole pitch to do videos and stuff like that. I thought it was going to be fantastic. I was really looking forward to it. But hey, we have ideas. They don't always pan out. And so here we are. And it is Halloween. So tonight, when you're out doing your stupid stuff, because it's also a Friday night, perfect world, right? We have a Friday night and we have Halloween. People are going to be doing some really bad things.
Really?
So, come on, it's Friday night. Anyways, if you're going to go out tonight, make sure to pay attention for the little kids that are out down the road doing their fun and excitement, dressed as their, little monsters and gremlins. And those are just the ones that don't have the costumes on. So pay attention to that. And if you are going to go walk around with your little kitties, look for stupid people that don't know that it's Halloween.
Give them the candies.
Take the paydays that have all the nuts in them that no one's going to eat, just chuck them out their window as they're driving by.
No, that's true. Yeah, just pay attention because crazy people.
Just make sure to have a lot of fun out there. Be safe, be cool. Tomorrow is Saturday, which means we'll be back again to do the Q&A show where we get to talk about, all the things that you guys want to talk about instead of the news. It's exciting.
Don't forget, we're going to be at SEMA.
Next week is SEMA with Rockford Fosgate.
Dude, Rockford has the biggest booth.
Do they?
Always. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Like, look at that. If you're going to SEMA and you want to see
us,
how crazy us, yes, we are going to be in the 10-5.
We're going to be right at the door. Literally, when you walk in the door, we're right there.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
Oh,
right there.
Yeah. Who's behind us? Serving Vega? Oh, they were behind us yesterday.
Serving Vega. Yeah.
Yeah, because they had that big banner that I had to be careful.
And then next to it, we're going to have massive.
Oh, really?
But we are going to be massive than them because it's a bigger booth.
Yeah. Where's the MTX booth?
MTX is over here in the back. You see?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, and there's Kicker right behind us. So basically, it's the same as last year.
Kind of, yeah.
Because those three, because it basically went that way. Yeah. Or no. I think Metro is behind us last year, weren't they?
No, same spot.
Are they?
Yeah, same spot. Yeah. Kenwood is going to be right here at the corner.
Oh, they have
the bottom.
They have the JBL spot from last year.
Yeah. And
nice.
Garmin is going to be there.
Really?
Too. Yes, of course. Why would you not?
Well, I'll have to stop by on my way to the bathroom. Because that's the route to the bathroom.
Yes, the bathroom is all the way here.
Yeah, you go to the far bathroom. So depending on where you want to go depending on where you want to visit, so there's a bathroom off to this side and there's a bathroom straight back. So if you want to go by the guys on the right side, you go to the right bathroom. And if you want to go to the guys in the back, you go to the left. It's like when I want to go say hi to Lori and all the guys at Kicker, I'll be like, all right, I got to go to the bathroom. It takes 20 minutes to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So because I can't walk down a hallway and hey. So there's a lot going on. But if you're going to be at SEMA, make sure you come out of the Rockford booth. Come check out the new Punch speakers. Come check out the new Punch philosophy. The whole new I've been digging deep in all the tech sheets and videos and
the new product.
All the new product and the future of Rockford. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Yes, I'm gonna be there.
You are. You got to demo the speakers and tell them what they were doing wrong and what they were doing right.
I'm gonna make me a tattoo right here. The R, Rockford.
I mean, whatever works for you, buddy. I know it's not Jeeps. Yes, we know it's not. Thank God it's not Jeeps. We're so over Jeeps.
But they're gonna have an iconic car. Really
vehicle.
cool.
Let's call it vehicle.
A vehicle, yes.
Yeah, they got some really cool cars coming in the booth. We just found out the one we're gonna take care of, which is really cool. Yeah. We can't talk about it yet because it's a surprise. That is the one. Rockford's funny. Like some of the stuff they want us to not talk about, which is cool. Because I don't want to give away their surprise.
No, me neither. That's what I'm saying. It's just, it's going to be really cool.
It'll be nice to be able to, like, we've touched and felt prototypes of these speakers. It'll be nice to actually get there. And yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You were in the same room as me.
Just lying.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
It'd be great to start being able to talk about some of this stuff, like hands-on, and be like, here we go. I mean, I have all the
look at these guys right here.
I have all the high-res imagery that I could do, but, it'll be good. You're going to the Rockford show. It is the Rockford show. It is the Rockford show.
It is.
And let me tell you what, in the morning, the first morning when the show starts, everyone gets around Zach, who's the CEO now. Yeah. And Zach gives everyone his pep speech, and it is a cock lock ready to rock speech. It is. He pulls no punches.
I like it.
And it's like being in the locker room for the Super Bowl.
He's the coach.
He's the coach, and he's gonna lay it. Like there will be F-bombs, which is my kind of conversation.
Yeah.
There will be extreme moments.
Yeah.
There'll be dramatic pauses.
Yeah.
Where you're staring into the soul and you're like, I didn't do it, I swear, Dad. It'll be great. Fernando's like, I wish I could record it. I was like, yeah, you got to get permission for that.
I know.
It's pretty intense. But anyways, that's what's happening. Tomorrow, Saturday, we'll be here. We'll talk more. You guys have a great Halloween Friday. Bye.
Bye, guys.